This is real footage of scammers completely losing their cool. Watch what happens when their operation starts falling apart in real time. Today, we're calling these fraudsters and capturing every second of their reactions as a hacker exposes who they really are. My name is Sanjeev. So your name is Sanjeev, and the person sitting beside you is wearing a brown shirt. Tell me, Sanjeev, why are you spending your time scamming innocent people? Yep, that got their attention instantly. You could practically feel the panic setting in. Now, let me show you exactly how I track these scammers down. I was doing my usual search through suspicious phone numbers when I stumbled across a network of websites that immediately raised red flags. At first glance, everything looked polished and trustworthy. But behind the professional design was a carefully crafted scam built to trick people into paying for fake technical support, unnecessary drivers, and worthless security software. So who actually falls for a fake Alexa support website? Usually it's someone who's just bought a brand new...
What is that?
Let me just show you.
I don't know what the IP is.
Look over here. Do you see that here?
What is that?
These are the people who are connected with your computer, sir.
They're connected with my computer right now?
At this very moment, the scammer believes she's in full control of my computer. What she doesn't realize is that I've already gained access to her system as well. While she's busy navigating my screen, I'm secretly watching everything happening on hers in real time. She has absolutely no idea the tables have been turned. Completely unaware, she begins running through her usual scam routine, convinced she's about to fool another victim. But this time, every click, every move, and every step of the operation is being captured from the inside. Instead of spying on me, she's the one being watched.
With their devices, yes. And in order to do that, sir, in order to install the devices, drivers, and to make sure that they work fine on your computer and there'll be no trouble in the future, how long you want the driver, sir? You want it for the 2 years, you want it for the 3, 5, 10?
Everything the scammer is pointing out on the screen is completely harmless. The so-called problems are nothing more than normal system activity. But up to this point, every claim they've made has been designed to scare me into believing my computer is in serious trouble. With the fear tactics out of the way, they move on to the real objective, selling me one of their fake technical support packages. So, what exactly is this plan called? The scammer confidently introduces the package, acting as if it's a genuine service from a trusted company. Alright, I'm looking at the pricing now. It says $299 for a 2-year plan, but I also see another option listed for $300. Can you explain the difference? This is where the pressure begins. The scammer's goal is to make the fake service sound essential, hoping the victim will hand over hundreds of dollars for support that's completely unnecessary, and often doesn't exist at all.
Of your phone.
Yeah.
Yes, for that, it is a protection on your devices as well. For example, if in the future somebody gets connected with your computer or your IP address and they try to do anything bad activity on the devices of yours, they won't be able to connect with you, so.
Okay, wonderful. So that's all I have to do is pay for the security and all those problems will stop?
Yes.
But there was not a single problem in the first place with this fake virtual computer that I created 10 minutes ago. And honestly, I wasted enough of this scammer's time, so I decided to confront her about the scam.
Yes, sir. Do you want this driver? Do you want this security, or you don't want this, though?
I don't know. Some of those services were supposed to be running. Some of them are supposed to be stopped. Some of them are supposed to be running. And you're telling me there's something wrong with my computer. I'm starting to think that you're a scammer. Are you a scammer?
Why would I be a scammer?
It sounds like you're a scammer. Why are you disconnecting from my computer, you fake scammer?
That's what you think, sir.
But that's the truth. You know you're a scammer, right? You're lying.
That's not the truth.
Alright, so where are you located right now? Where are you located right now?
But while that was happening, I was silently taking a look into this scammer's network. And that was actually when I found the set of CCTV security cameras, guessed the password, and could see everything that was going on inside of this massive scam call center. These cameras gave me an insight into the day-to-day lives of these scammers and gave me a good sense of what the call center looked like and what the layout of the building was. The first thing I wanted to do was make a mini-map of the call center. In total, they had 12 camera views, and by doing a simple head count, I could see that there were around 15-20 agents, usually on the floor at once. I spotted them many times eating and socializing, just like in any normal job. Although I had managed to access only one computer inside the call center and even reach their internal CCTV system, I still needed stronger proof that this operation was running fraudulent schemes. The cameras gave me a clear view of what was happening, but there was one major limitation. They couldn't capture conversations. Without audio, it was almost impossible to document the scam calls themselves. Then, I discovered something unexpected. The operators had enabled call recording on their own phone system, creating a valuable record of their conversations. Even more surprising, several of their computers were running a program called Flashback Recorder. This software didn't just record what appeared on the screen, it also captured audio from the computer's microphone, preserving both the operator's actions and their conversations. That changed everything. By comparing the recorded audio with the timestamps from the CCTV playback, I could line up past events and see exactly what was happening during previous calls. And because the operation relied on internet-based phone systems instead of traditional landlines, it became much easier to connect the recordings with the activity taking place on screen. As the investigation continued, I managed to access several additional computers within the office. Each new system uncovered more evidence, helping piece together a much clearer picture of how the operation worked and providing solid documentation of the fraudulent activity.
Okay, that is also not working. It's giving me the same error message, can't reach this page.
Ma'am, I'll do one thing for you. I'll guide you some steps on your computer. Please follow it. Let me connect with your computer remotely and I'll set it up for you. Would that work?
That's fine.
So this victim followed some random stranger's instructions and installed a remote access tool on her computer.
Now look at here, ma'am. Can you see there are a number of services which is stopped right now? Network connectivity, network assistant. By any chance, did you stop it, ma'am? Most of your services are down right now that connect your smart devices together, and that's the reason you're having this trouble with the network, ma'am. So let me do one thing for you. Let me put a proper scan on it so we can get the result why it's saying it, okay?
I think I've now heard enough of this, and it's now time for me to warn this person about the scam. Hi, hello?
Hello? Yes?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, were you on the phone with a gentleman that sounded Indian a second ago?
Yes?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you, ma'am, that person wasn't from actual tech support. I deal with fraud, like he was a scammer. He was trying to ask...
Yeah, I heard that when he was trying to download stuff on my computer.
Yeah, I wanted to warn you for the future. If someone ever tells you to install something like that on your computer, it's 99% always a scam.
Although I managed to stop one victim before they lost their money, it was clear that many others hadn't been as fortunate. As I dug deeper into the evidence, I discovered records suggesting numerous people had already paid hundreds or even thousands of dollars for fake technical support that provided nothing in return. One image stood out above all the others. It appeared to show an elderly victim being pressured into completing a payment while following instructions over a webcam. Seeing how vulnerable people were being manipulated made it obvious this investigation wasn't just about exposing the people making the calls. It was also about uncovering the wider network that helped move the money. Fraud operations often rely on complex payment routes to make transactions appear more legitimate, adding extra layers between themselves and the victims. Following those financial trails became just as important as identifying the callers themselves. As the investigation continued, I searched for clues that could reveal who was behind the operation. Most of the files I found contained routine business documents and scripts, but eventually I noticed activity linked to an employee responsible for managing staff records. That discovery opened a completely new direction for the investigation.
By following the financial trail, I uncovered records that connected the payments to accounts associated with the operation. The transaction history painted a much bigger picture than I had expected. The data suggested that the group had been collecting huge amounts of money over several years, with victims losing significant sums through fake technical support schemes. The scale of the operation made it clear this wasn't the work of a few individuals. It appeared to be a well-organized business built around fraud. Even with all that evidence, one crucial question remained unanswered. Where was the operation actually based? I began examining every visual clue available. Security camera footage revealed the outside of the building, including nearby roads, parking areas, and security checkpoints. Individually, these details meant very little, but together they formed a trail. By comparing wireless network information, satellite imagery, and publicly available maps, I gradually narrowed the search to a specific commercial complex. Architectural features, road layouts, and the placement of entrances all lined up with what appeared in the footage. To strengthen the conclusion, I cross-referenced additional public information, including promotional material showing the same property from different angles. Multiple landmarks matched the evidence gathered during the investigation, giving me confidence that I had identified the correct location. The investigation didn't stop there. I wanted to know whether others had encountered this operation before, so I searched through publicly available complaints and reviews. Those reports helped reveal recurring patterns that were remarkably consistent with the evidence I had already collected, adding another layer of verification to the investigation. With each independent source confirming the next, the anonymous operation became increasingly difficult to hide, and the evidence continued to build into a much clearer picture of how the organization worked.
No, I want to like respond to everybody like, oh, this is a scam company that we
Yes.
we actually.
Very sorry. Want your money back? Go to your bank and ask for a chargeback.
I'll actually give you the director's name while I'm at it.
Yeah. Here's his personal phone number.
With the investigation nearly complete, the evidence had finally come together. The individuals behind the operation had left a trail of digital clues, allowing investigators to connect key people, financial activity, and the infrastructure supporting the scheme. The next step wasn't simply documenting what had been found, it was helping disrupt the operation through the appropriate reporting channels. Relevant online services and platforms were notified so they could review accounts, websites, and other resources believed to be involved in the fraudulent activity. As those reports were processed, several of the tools the group relied upon became unavailable, making it much harder for the operation to continue as before. Over time, the people running the scheme also began changing their own setup. Camera systems disappeared, access points were altered, and parts of their network became harder to observe. It was obvious they had realized something wasn't right. Even so, the investigation wasn't over. Although some of the original methods no longer worked, there were still small details that provided valuable insight into what was happening inside the office. Every new clue helped build a clearer understanding of how the organization functioned and how its members coordinated their activities. The final objective was simple: gather enough verified evidence to expose the operation responsibly and ensure the information reached the organizations and authorities capable of taking appropriate action. The stronger the evidence became, the more difficult it would be for those responsible to continue targeting new victims.
Yeah, you speak to one of my superiors, okay? Hold on.
Okay, let me speak to him.
Yes, how may I help you?
Yeah, so I bet I can actually guess your name. Yeah.
My name is...
Sanjeev. Your name is Sanjeev, and your friend next to you is wearing a brown shirt. So, Sanjeev, why are you scamming people, Sanjeev?
What?
Yeah, your name is Sanjeev.
No.
Yeah, your name is Sanjeev.
No.
Yeah, you know Chavi Goy. You know Chavi and Rajat. You know Rajat? Rajat?
No.
Yeah, Avnit, the HR manager. So Sanjeev, let's talk for a bit. You know I can see you right now. Wave at the camera. You see the CCTV camera? You see the cameras right above you?
No,
look up at the CCTV, Sanjeev. Sanjeev, look at the CCTV. Look at the CCTV, Sanjeev.
No, man, you are wrong.
No, I'm wrong? So you're running scams, right, Sanjeev? You're running scams?
No.
Yes, you are.
No, man, no.
I can tell you your job. Your job is to manage all of the chats So like the people send you the chat, and then you give it to the. So how are you not the scammer? Explain to me how you're not the scammer, Sanjeev. Explain to me.
No, you are wrong.
Are you panicking?
You are wrong. Please,
Yo, the HR manager is right next to you.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, can you please pass the call back to David? Or not?
I am, you are already talking to him.
Oh, I'm speaking to David right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so David, you're wearing a brown shirt right now, right? You're wearing a brown shirt? Like, look behind you.
No.
So you know Skyfair Travels? Look at the CCTV cameras behind you. Like, look behind you.
I don't know what all you're saying.
Turn around in your chair. Turn around. Turn around. Look, I'm looking at you. Turn around in your chair. No, bro. Turn around. Oh, he's getting someone. He's getting someone right now, I think. At this point, Sanjeev, the scammer that I just confronted, decided it would be a good idea to tell the boss Rajat what just happened. Earlier that day, the HR manager conveniently left her computer in Rajat's personal cabin, which allowed me to grab this webcam footage.
कैमरा किसी के कंट्रोल में है। परमिंदर ने बात की, फिर उसने बोला कि फेक है। मैंने ली कॉल। You are Sanjeev. You are Sanjeev. I know. You money is all chat. You money is all chat. फिर परमिंदर को बोला उसने कि तूने ब्राउन शर्ट डाली हुई है। हाँ। और आपका नाम ले रहा था राजा। ऐसे बोला राजस्थान के अंदर गया। अपना बनता होगा कि कोई है कोई। जब मैंने बात की ना, उसने सीधा बोल दिया यू आर संजीव। तो परमिंदर की शर्ट का कलर भी बता दिया उसने।
Not long after the call ended, a staff member responsible for human resources walked back into the office and collected the laptop, taking it into a separate room. Moments later, it became obvious that the team had realized something unusual had taken place. Although part of the recording was unavailable, their body language spoke volumes. The manager noticed an unexpected indicator on the laptop and immediately looked worried. Unsure of what was happening, she stepped out to find a colleague with more technical knowledge. When they returned together, the experienced employee examined the laptop and pointed towards the built-in camera, suggesting that it should be covered as a precaution. But instead of blocking the camera itself, they accidentally covered only the tiny indicator light next to it. Believing the problem had been solved, they walked away, completely unaware that their quick fix hadn't actually addressed the camera at all. It was a small mistake, but one that revealed just how confused the team had become after realizing something wasn't quite right.
बताओ क्या हुआ है, मुझे तो बता ही सकते हो।
Meanwhile, the atmosphere across the office had completely changed. The calm routine was gone, replaced by anxious conversations and worried expressions as employees realized something was seriously wrong. One supervisor appeared to take charge, grabbing a roll of tape and gesturing toward a nearby laptop camera. It was obvious the team believed the webcams might be part of the problem, and they wasted no time trying to cover them up. Within minutes, people were moving from desk to desk, checking equipment and attempting quick fixes, hoping to stop whatever they thought was happening behind the scenes. The tension inside the office was impossible to miss. Every reaction suggested they knew their operation had been disrupted, and the frantic scramble to secure their devices only made the situation more revealing.
मेरे सिस्टम क्या बोलते हैं इसमें ना, सर ने बोला कि इसको शट डाउन नहीं करना एक बार से।
अच्छा सिर्फ टेपिंग करनी है ना कैमरे की, तो मैं कैमरा कवर कर।
अच्छा ठीक है ये तो वैसे ही इसमें पता ही नहीं होता। मैं भी सोच रही थी इसको किसी दिन कवर करने का।
वेबकैम इसका चल रहा है।
चल रहा है।
हाँ।
हाँ हाँ वो कैसे चला होगा
Well, that confirms it. They're covering every camera they can find. Wait, are they seriously destroying the laptop now? They really are trying to wipe away every trace of what's happened. And just like that, their operation descended into complete chaos. The panic had taken over, and nothing was going according to plan anymore. If you enjoyed watching this investigation unfold, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos exposing scams and online fraud. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and take care.